Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining me. I am a little bit late tonight. I had a couple of technical glitches, but anyway, I am here. So that is all that matters, and that you are here. So thank you for joining me. My name is Danielle Micken, the Divine Channeler. So just give me a hello or let me know where you're from, something like that. Just type that in the comment section, and that'll just let me know who I'm talking to. That'd be great. Hi, Janelle. Thank you for joining. Um, so this next 45 minutes is really about some insights from me and a trance channel transmission. So I will be merging and blending my energies with high dimensional beings of light to bring some form of healing and greater awareness to you. So if you have been here before, you know what to expect. And if you haven't, then welcome. And I look forward to working with you. So a little bit about me. I am a bit of a mixed bag, I suppose, regarding my healing abilities. And one thing that I am looking at doing is highlighting one of those gifts. And that is my ability to be able to sense, see, and remove attachments, entities, and parasites. So that is it's part of my work that I really enjoy doing, actually, because I'm constantly learning and experiencing something new. So quite often when I get into that space and I can see some kind of entrapment upon the physical energy, it's quite often harnessing or limiting your abilities, and it'll be fueling itself, like it's there as a you're the host, so let's just call it that. And I love the way that I can see it initially, and it just takes a little bit of light, and then I get more insight, just going deeper and deeper and deeper, and then I can see where it's attached to, and then I can see where it goes. And the ones I've been coming across lately have been quite intricate and encompassing the entire system. So I am going to highlight those gifts, I suppose, those abilities, because it's something that I can do remotely. I don't have to be in person with someone. I can do a Zoom session and I can just take you into a channel and I can tune in to your energy field and see it all in my mind's eye, exactly what is going on. So if I literally just scan the body and I'll get shown certain things. I did have an interesting one the other day, and we did a multitude of different forms of attachments and even blood magic. That was quite interesting, isolating that from the DNA and removing it. So, it's quite weird and wonderful. Even though I tell my class that we don't do weird, some of it is a little strange. So, but I'm always guided by spirit and shown more, which is fantastic. So, yeah, if you just want to pop a comment up. Hi, Carol. I think you're new to the space, so thank you for joining me. So my name is Danielle Micken, the Divine Channeler. If you want to like and share this feed or tag a friend or something, that's appreciated. This is a space for you to explore your connection with spirit, receive healing, receive insights. So just be as open. Yes, you are new. Thanks, Carol. Hi, Rebecca. So I had an interesting week. So I just want to touch a little bit on that. So obviously, there is a lot of fear in the collective at the moment, and there has been for quite some time. And I do anticipate that there will be for a little while longer. The energies that are coming in are quite intense, and they're intense for a reason. Those of us that are plugged in our level of awareness would be understanding and feeling the effects of this increase in energy. So you might find that you're incredibly tired, or you like you just can't get off the couch. You might find that you've got some physical symptoms going on. There's a multitude of things that you could be feeling emotionally, mentally, and physically. So with that, not last night. What's today? Monday. No one knows what day it is in lockdown. Not Monday night, not Sunday night. It was Saturday night. Saturday night, I had an experience that I haven't experienced anything to that degree. When I first come into being able to sense denser energies on a number of different levels, I actually went through a bit of a dark night of the soul, and I was under a constant attack, basically. So it wasn't uncommon for me to be in my conscious state, just seeing and sensing them everywhere. And if you want to go back through my videos on Facebook, I did a thing called Things That Go Bump in the Night, and I basically went into half an hour or 40 minutes of expressing my experiences and the different levels of those experiences. So it was similar to that energy where I knew that what was in the space was dense, and my house is a sanctuary. It is a lighthouse. It is fairly well equipped, and I'm fairly well equipped to deal with a multitude of denser energies. Anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night, and there was an instant sense that there was energies around me. I got up, went to the toilet, got back into the hallway and went, yep, they're here. Got back into bed and went, yep, they're everywhere. And I couldn't quite tell exactly what it was. It was almost like looking into a sea of audience, but it was just a silhouette of a being. It wasn't distinguishable, but they were en masse, and they were dense, and the energy was chaotic. So I just called Michael in. As you guys know, Michael's my go-to guy. He's my security officer. He's my doorman, and he doesn't let anything through unless it is of the highest frequency of light. So called him in, and then I proceeded to just call in pure white light, so the light of purity, and called in some violet light as well. And I just said, righto, let's start flushing my systems, meaning all of my systems, my physical systems, my energetic systems. And I went to sleep after that. And when I woke up in the morning, I actually had one of my people that are in my class message me and say, hey, did you feel what was going on last night? I'm like, yeah, I sure did. So I don't know as to whether I have an explanation of what's going on. They said to me earlier that there was a changing of the guard. So that's an interesting description of what's going on. And I do believe that the changing of the guard, so to speak, from the denser energies to the light is something that has already happened, but maybe this was on a different level, and we are increasing in our frequency, and our awareness is increasing into the higher dimensions. So there's a lot of stuff in between. So we just have to basically align ourselves. So just to pop a question to you guys, how has your week been energetically? Did you feel the denseness on Saturday night? Sunday felt quieter, but it still had a slight remnants to it. So I'd just be curious, as if to anyone else has sensed or been experiencing anything energetically themselves, physically, mentally, emotionally, along with these energies. And there's a 30-second delay, so I'll have to wait for you guys to catch up on what's going on. It has passed, so I don't, and not everyone's going to pick up on it, and that's fine. but it has passed. So, really it's about what you do in those spaces, and the current space really is about staying in alignment. And when you do have experiences of fear coming up in your system, in your mind, in your heart, that you dispel them as quickly as they come in, and that will put you in a higher frequency, because it is literally fear, let's say, sits here and love sits up there. So you have the ability, what love feels like on an earthly plane. And if you tap into that, that acts as the bridge for you to get to a more higher love, like a spiritual love, then whatever you need to do to get there is good. So Carol says, I could barely get out of bed on Sunday morning, which is unusual for her. You're possibly doing a bit of work with the rest of us, Carol. So, a lot of us aren't even aware of what we're doing at nighttime. And I remember when a long time ago, I had an awareness of being so incredibly busy overnight, and I come back and I was just exhausted, like bone deep exhausted. And I declared, which I wish I didn't now, but I declared, if this is how tired I'm going to be, I don't want to remember what I've been doing. And now I'm like, oh, gee, I really wish I knew what I was doing on those higher levels during the sleep state. So anyway, we are all very, very busy. So, okay, couldn't get out of bed until around 12:30. That's okay. It really is about these times and spaces is really about just giving yourself exactly what you need. And if your body says no, if your mind says no, if your emotions say no, that's okay. There is an opportunity, and that's what I find a lot of these energies are. They're dipping up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. While before we used to have this, you know, it'd go down and then it'd come up and then it'd plateau with the energies that we're getting coming in all the time. And as more light comes in, I think I spoke last week that it stirs up the densities in your body, and then you need to, or well, hopefully you will express them in a positive fashion that you can work through them. So the more light comes in, it's going to clear what you've got going on so that you can then increase your light. So it's constantly about increasing your light. I think I spoke last week too. I don't know why my notifications have gone up. About uniting. We're in this together. We are all here to come into unity consciousness, into our Christ consciousness, to work as one. We all come from the one light, regardless of your religion. And it's about, I feel, every now and again, just opening your heart and visualizing, even if you just visualize or feel all the other souls that are doing this work, and see us linking up and see us just becoming brighter because we have united. Okay. And that will help you personally. It will help all the other light workers. It will help the collective energy, and it'll help the earth, and it will just continue to give as it ripples out its light. So, okay, so has anyone got any questions before we begin? We might just get cracking and get straight into it. For anyone that hasn't watched me, I will close my eyes. I will move into a space of meditation, I suppose, is the best way that you could describe it. I'm quite familiar with reaching up as they reach down. There is a merging, a blending of my energies with high dimensional beings of light. Anyone could come through. I think last week it was the collective. I have channeled them before, as well as the Christ. Divine Feminine could be Ascended Masters. Archangel Michael could be the Legions of Light. We'll see who comes through. So, yeah. that's about all I have to say about that. So all you need to do is just be open, okay? Breathe and be open and ready to receive the transmission. It is a quantum state. It is multidimensional. It is not just there is light within the words. So you will notice maybe or not notice that the channel sounds very different to my speaking voice. And depending on which channel, they all have their own energetic signature and they all have their own tone as well. So quite often the inflections of my speech change as well. So the way I speak. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's, no one's got any questions. So we will get started. So just uncross your body, take a couple of deep breaths and prepare yourself like you would for meditation. Make sure that you are calling in your team. Everything is about discernment and what feels right for you. I never ask anyone to do anything. It's just a matter of whether it feels right for you. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. Call in your team, ask for what you need. So surround yourself in light or whoever you work with, connect to Mother Earth, make sure that you're prepared energetically. So, and we'll go from there. And I also have no idea what they're going to talk about either. I don't get that script. So, okay. So give me a minute and I will, my seat's a little low. I don't know about you, but I need to make sure that my back is very upright when I channel. You might be lying down. So, okay. We welcome you. We welcome you to expand your heart, to expand the preconceived ideas within your mind, to expand your entire being, to receive the love, the abundance of love that we have for you, to draw it in with the breath. If you are seeing it in your mind, draw it in through your third eye. If you are feeling it, draw it in with those senses into your being, into your heart, into your mind, into the cells of your body. Draw our love for you into every part of your being. Wrap yourself in this love and know that you are adored and that you are honored in the highest state of love. How does that love feel? Does it trigger you? Is it making you uncomfortable? Do you disbelieve it, that you could be loved so dearly? So where are the spaces that are resisting this love? Are they in the perception of yourself? Is it in your wounding? Is the inner child saying no, 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 no? Sense it out, sense the resistance, and ask the resistance to receive the love. Ask the wounding to receive the love. Ask the inner child to receive the love. You are from the highest state of love. So why is it that you reject it? Love knows no conditions, no judgments, no parameters or limits. Love just is. So as you draw the love into the spaces of resistance and feel the densities gently being nudged out in the kindest, gentlest way, you may like to wrap yourself like a newborn in a blanket of love. You may like to surrender and release all of your worries, all of the stresses that you are holding. They may be current, they may be regarding your future. And what about the fear? Where is the fear in your body? Where are you holding on to it? Where is it sitting in your body? Is it on your chest, in your solar plexus? Is it in the base chakra? Where is it? Ask to be shown. Ask to see. Invite the love into this space to dissolve all fear. As the blanket of love just begins to permeate deep, deep into the body, deep into the cells of the body, deep into all the memories of all the existences, of all the times, all the dimensions. Release the fear. And then ask yourself, are you carrying any fear for the collective or anybody else? Surrender and release. Let it go. Feel yourself becoming more embodied with the energy of the love. Then focus on your heart to see the spark of light deep in your heart. Your essence. And add the love to the spark of light. And see your light grow. That there is no fear. There is nothing stopping you. And then move your awareness into your solar plexus, into your power center. And let the love in. And see or feel, command all the moments where you were deemed powerless to rise up and be released. And invite the love deep into the solar plexus, deep into the spark of light that is your power. And see your power grow. See it combine with the light in your heart. And see your sacral chakra. And surrender any limits around your ability to create, to channel. You design, you create your existence. You hold the power to change and maneuver, alter your life at any moment. Release the shackles on your creativity. Let the love in and see the spark of light ignite. See the flames grow bigger. See it link up to your solar plexus and your heart. Then move into your base chakra and surrender all of the lack and the survival issues, all the times that you were destitute. Across all your lifetimes, in all of your cellular memory, all of your existences, surrender and allow the light of love in, into the spark of light in your base chakra. And see it grow strong. See it know that you are prosperous, that you are capable, and see it connect with all the other chakras. And then anchor this light on the earth plane, telling the universe that you are in your power, that you are in your light, and that you are ready. You are ready to take charge, to be all that you can be. Feel your luminosity. Feel your divine presence. Feel your capacity. Feel your love. And see your light spread from your heart all the way up through the upper chakras and shine it out into all of your life, every aspect. See your strength, your power, your creativity, your joy, your love, your stability. See it move into every aspect of your existence. And welcome the opportunities. Welcome the changes. Welcome the guidance. Welcome the love. You are yet, beloved one, to understand or realize how incredibly powerful you are. And this will come with every moment that you believe in yourself, that you believe that you are worthy, that you release the fear, that you accept the change, that you create, that you move into gratitude and joy and love. We love you. We always have. We always will. There is nothing you could possibly do that would limit our love for you. So call upon us. Ask us. Then open and receive from us until you have the strength, the knowledge, and the wisdom to cultivate that for yourself. Know that every time that you choose to be in the energy of these spaces, that you choose love, you are changing your life. You are the master. You are the key. Stand in your power. Stand in your light. And stand in love. We bless you. Just bringing your awareness into the breath. Bringing your awareness into the room. Bringing your awareness into your feet and the connection that you have with Mother Earth. And just calling yourself back. Calling all aspects of yourself back into your body. Very gently and very slowly. And just feeling the weight of your body. The way it is making contact with where you are seated. Feeling the clothes upon your skin. And just sensing the space around you. Sensing the temperature of the air. the things that are in the room as you come all the way back, coming back into full awareness of this space, full awareness of this moment, and full awareness of your body. And just wriggling your hands and toes, coming all the way back, taking a deep breath, having a stretch, and when you are ready, opening your eyes. How are we going? How are we feeling now? A bit more relaxed, a bit more aware, feeling more love, feeling lighter. If you want to just give me some feedback, just pop a comment in, that would be great. Let me know how you're doing. That was quite nice. Oh, Carol. Thank you. That was awesome. Almost felt like it was channeled just for me. That's how it works, Carol. You know, spirit talks to your soul. You get the memo. You rock up. So I love it. And it happens with my classes. You know, sometimes I'll have a mass amount of cancellations, and it's happened a number of times. And it's always got to do with what we're doing in the channel. So, and other times I'll have a completely full house. So, more often than not. So, but sometimes there's just a few that'll just resonate with a particular few souls, and that's, yeah, I've learned to just go with the flow of that. Okay, so your solar plexus, Carol, was that the bulk of what you were feeling in the solar plexus? It's where our power center is. So, oh, Christina, you missed it. Just popped on. You'll have to watch the replay, love. Um, I'll just bring up some of this feedback. And love, of which I haven't felt of late, and felt very unlovable. It's pretty easy in physical format. Um, in our physicality, to be incredibly critical of ourselves. It is a big job loving ourselves. It really is. I'm still working on it well and truly. I'm definitely a lot kinder to myself than what I used to be. I'm definitely a lot more comfortable in who I am. I'm still probably getting more comfortable in my skin. So it's definitely something that's not an easy thing to do. So, Julie, thank you for joining us. That was beautiful. I had tears running down my face. I felt so much to release of not accepting the love. I was here for a reason, to be loved, yes, and to share love and be loved. That's right. Thank you so much. You are most welcome. Thank you for joining us, Julie. Yeah, Carol just says I was really called to you tonight. Beautiful. And that's the thing, like, I was talking to Spirit the other day, and I'm like, look, you know, my exposure on Facebook's really low, and, you know, I'm not getting many people that are seeing my posts. And they just said to me, do not worry yourself about the numbers. They said that the energy will draw in the people. So whoever needs to find you will energetically just come across you. So it doesn't matter that you haven't got, apparently on paper, a wide audience, because we all get to where we need to go when we need to get there, you know. So the synchronicity and the divine timing is really what is directing those unions and so-called chance meetings, because they're not chance meetings, are they? So, excellent, Carol. Thanks for the confirmation. I've not seen your post before, only saw this yesterday. So thank you. So I have been in trust of what Spirit has said to me, and that is incredibly good validation. So I appreciate you sharing that. So, if you do enjoy these spaces, that is a snippet of what we do in the Trance Channeled meditation and spiritual awareness classes. They happen on a Thursday night at 6 o'clock. It's $24 to join. You can opt in and opt out as you see fit. You're not locked into a term. So, there's a bit of convenience there for you. I am looking at putting another class on because, and I haven't told any of my class yet, so I'm just announcing this now, because I just feel like I don't want the space to be large, where this is a space that we check in with each other, how we're going energetically since the last channel, because we're doing a lot of soul work. We're doing a lot of deep release and deep healing on a soul level and also on a cellular level. We quite often work with DNA and even galactic, and who knows what's going to turn up. So I want to be able to give amongst those people a divided amount of attention so that no one misses out and we're not feeling rushed. And I think the best way to do that is to cap the amount of people that can come to a particular class. And I'm just hitting a marker now where it's looking like we're going to go over that. So I feel like 10 is comfortable. We get to check in with each other, see how we're going energetically. Quite often the channel, there'll be insight and information that'll come through, and then we'll go into the channel, and then afterwards we get to explore how everyone went, and Spirit generally has a disclaimer afterwards on what to expect and what's unfolding and all the rest of it. And I think if the class gets too big, then we're going to lose that intimacy. And I love my class and I love all the people that come, and I'm really grateful for them, and I've formed I've formed friendships with these people, so I want to continue to give at that level. So I am going to announce a new day that I'll be running classes, and the way I'm thinking of doing it is that I'll be running 2 different channels as well. So if you did want to pop on twice a week, then you'll be getting 2 different healing spaces, 2 different channels, 2 different lots of guidance and information. So the other thing that I do have is, if you can't make a class, then I have a subscription. So you can subscribe for the month. The channel is recorded and it will go to your inbox, and you'll have 6 days access for that. The other thing that I'm doing is the soul guidance sessions. I am going to kind of tweak them. I'm going to rebrand everything. And like I said earlier, I will be focusing a service just on attachments, parasites, implants. It's my forte. It's juicy work. I really love it. So for those that are aware or not aware that they've got them, I do know that everyone I've come across has got them, and I still find them in myself as I move through my layers of awareness as well. So so I'll be doing that. And the soul guidance sessions, it's a reading. It's a reading of a different space. It's not a typical psychic reading, it's an energetic reading. And what we do is we unpack what you have going on. It's a mutual exchange, as in you're asked to actually dive deeper into your stuff, and Spirit will guide, as well as offering insights and that reading space to unpack what you have going on. And then we'll go into a channel and I'll be working energetically to clear you, and that could be anything that comes up. It could be inner child stuff, it could be soul retrieval, it could be just getting you in alignment, it could be I don't ever go in presuming anything because it's always so very different. So if you are interested, and house and land clearing. So that's another one of my fortes is connecting with earthbound spirits and also anything else. So all the non-human entities. So that's another. Actually, I love all my work. So, and that's something, all this stuff can be done remotely. And I think that is one of the blessings of what the current last, 2 years or bit over or under, just under, has gifted us is that we are probably more connected now in a way. So not limited to geographical locations, and that there's, you can, like, Carol just saw the post and on she popped because she had a calling too. So, yes. So, if you are interested in any of that, contact my Facebook page. My phone number's on there, my email's on there as well. And we can see how we can book you in and help you or join a class. That'd be great. Thank you so much for joining me. I love doing this. I love connecting with you. And if you want to pop on next week, I will be here at 8 o'clock on Monday. And also, I've got a YouTube channel. So it is Danielle Micken, the Divine Channeler. It's the same as my Facebook page name. And if you pop on there, there's I'm building the content on there. So these trance channels will be on there so that you can go back and review them. They'll also be on Facebook. But what is on there is channeled meditations. So they are from a little while ago, but it's part of, I'm moving through my catalogue and editing them and popping them up. So go and have a look, see if it resonates with you, and if it does and you want to join a class, then wonderful. Just give me a call. All right, guys, thank you so much. I welcome all the new people, and I really hope to. Okay, I think I read Julie's. Yep. I really hope to see you again next Monday at 8 o'clock. Okay, so take care and look after yourselves. Be kind to yourself. Okay, thanks for coming. Bye.